super dark in here. I'm back here in some oaks, day one, Michigan archery. Already booted 2 bucks. They came in on me as I was drawing my bow up. 2 bucks came in on me as I was drawing my bow up. They snorted and ran out. But it's kind of open here, but real close to bedding and some oaks. I haven't been back in here this year. We'll see. See if they're using it. Obviously, a couple bucks are. Okay, I'm set up on the state land here, a spot I've never been. I saw before season a few bucks out in this field. It's a bean field. And some CRP and some corn. This is a thick hedge here with some bedding. And they kind of worked this way. So I mostly have a good wind, except for right now, all of a sudden it's hit me in the back of the head. But I've got good wind. I'm using the ghost blind, first time ever. I don't usually like sitting on the ground, but it's what I could do tonight. So hopefully I'll at least see something and maybe get a pattern where some deer are moving out here. I don't think this has been hunted. It's kind of overlooked spot, so we're just gonna try it out. Try out the new blind. Okay, I'm headed out to hunt where I did yesterday on the state land and out in the fields, where I saw 3 bucks, and 1 to 2 of them were nice. One was definitely a very good buck. State land, Michigan. So I'm gonna head back, hunt on the ground. It's pretty open, so it's gonna be pretty tough. And I'm gonna try right where I saw him come out last night. Or I'm gonna take a look and see, but I think that's about my only spot that I can get. And hopefully they do the same thing they did last night. Usually that's not the case, you know, they pop out where you were or something. But we're gonna try our best to get out there. It's a little bit rainy, a little bit misty. Hopefully that'll stop, but we're gonna try it out. It's gonna be hard for me to film it, so I'll just film some things, but if I get a shot, that probably will not be on film. So we'll just do our best and see what we get. My way across this field back here, all the way from back there to the road. It was so muddy, I could barely walk. It was all caked up on my boots. But I finally made it to where those bucks were last night. They all 3 came right down out in front of me here, about 15 yards away. I got the ghost blind up, hoping they do the same thing and don't see it, and I can get a crack at one. Well, particularly the one big one. So it's kind of a long shot, but it makes sense. I got pretty much the same wind as they did the same thing, so hopefully they will do the same thing. You don't know. I don't know. We'll see. They came from right down there last night. Way down in that corner is where they came from. They came out. They came up this edge with these beans and sunflowers here. Came right up this edge. And hopefully they'll do the same thing tonight. Come right to me. The wind is coming like this, so it's pretty good unless they get out in the field here behind me. But I'm gonna sign off. I can't film a shot, so I'll just hopefully I'll get one I can film after. But I'll just keep my eyes peeled here, and hopefully something pops out and makes its way down this edge. We'll see. So I just took a shot at that 8-point. Pretty sure I missed low. I think it was about 40 yards and I didn't aim high enough. Pretty sure I missed. They didn't really act spooked. The one stayed out here. Went over there. It's still early though. I'll see if they come back out. That was just a stupid call. He came in perfect. He did not have a clue I was here. That was just a stupid error. I couldn't range it. I was just guessing. But I should have held higher than I did. That was a nice walk. Dang it. Okay, here we are. It's October 11th. I'm headed out to state land in Michigan here. And we just got a cold front last night come through. Yesterday, and we got some high winds, about 15 miles an hour up to 25 gusts. So I'm excited about the cold front the next few days here. I'm not excited about the wind though. And I'm heading to a spot that actually I've been waiting for this wind all season since October 1st, and again it's October 11th. This spot has a lot of potential. I've shot quite a few deer here before, and it's a bedding area that's real close to where I saw a huge buck in the middle of September. No clue where he is now, but this is a guess of where he could be if it hasn't been pressured. So it's always a gamble when you go to state land. I don't know if it's been hunted yet. I don't know if guys have been pressuring it or not, but hopefully we're lucky and they haven't, and hopefully they're moving tonight. We will see. We'll see, and hopefully we have a good outcome.
Okay, I'm in, if you can hear me, but I've already seen deer out and a couple bucks in these fields just this way, so that's good. I got in here pretty quiet. It's windy. No signs of guys coming in from the way I did, so that's good. And I know they're moving early, so I'm going to shut up and see if I can see anything or catch anything. Being so windy, it's going to be hard to see and hear them at all, so I'll have to be on my guard, but I'm hopeful I can see something. Okay, so I just shot a 8-point in here at state land. I saw about 18 deer. They're all over the place, and I didn't set up the camera because they were snorting before daylight, and I couldn't make more noise than I already had. But it came out pushing a doe, and I shot him at about 36 yards or so, and it looked like a good spot, but the arrow was sticking out. It seemed like quite a ways, so I'm not sure about the hit. I haven't gotten down yet, so I'm gonna get down in a minute here and see if I can start tracking them. But all morning they've been moving all over. I saw 3 or 4 bucks, hard to tell how many, but they're pushing does, and it's October 12th. Super cool morning. I think they're just kind of getting excited. But a lot of movement this morning is hoping I made a good hit on them. We'll see. I shot him right out. He came pushing the doe out here. The doe stopped there and he came across. And I shot him. Right out here, right where that branch, comes up, right there. He was just to the left of that. I grunted and stopped him and shot him, and he ran up straight up through here on the edge of that grassy field. I didn't hear him fall, so I'm not sure what happens.
Okay, so back here at the parking lot, and I'm waiting. I got in there. I found good blood. I know the arrow didn't go all the way in. It was sticking out more than I'd like to see. But I got in there and found a good blood trail. Bubbly blood. Gobs of it. I mean, spots you stop were just pools and gobs of it. Probably tracked him 80 yards and kind of lost the blood for a minute. And then all of a sudden I jumped a deer. It's super thick in there. Deer got up, busted up through the brush. I'm pretty sure it was him, but I couldn't find where he was bedded there. I found a bed, didn't have any blood in it, so it probably wasn't his bed, but I'm pretty sure that was him. And so I'm guessing I got one lung because there's bubbles in the blood, but if I got two, he'd be dead. So backed out. I'm waiting. My dad's gonna come. He's gonna bring a cart, hopefully, to help wheel him out. But now it's a waiting game, and I hate this, but it's the only thing you can do. When you jump him like that, you don't want to push him. So he's probably laid down again right now. Hopefully he's expiring. He's bleeding out, and we'll give him enough time and just be able to find him. It's so thick, so hopefully we can get on its blood trail again. So that's the plan. We'll see.
So, I didn't get a chance to give an update because I got back out hunting in a different spot, and there were deer there immediately. Saw 4 does. They saw 2 more. There's some out in the field. Long story short, we jumped the buck a second time after tracking for over 3 hours. And we almost gave up. We were about to give up. Lost blood. We're doing grid searches through the thickest junk. And my dad just happened upon him. And he yelled at me. And the buck, he thought it was dead. It was just laying there. And it jumped and bolted and run off. But it was not doing well. You hate to have him suffer like that. But I know where he went. Tomorrow, I think, overnight, he'll probably expire. And hopefully I can go in there and find him tomorrow without a blood trail. There's no blood where he bedded. So, I thought I'd come back out. Deer right back here. In Michigan, we have 2 tags. So, I'm good, even if I do find one tomorrow. So I came back out. Okay, so it's Sunday morning the next day. Going back in here to hopefully retrieve this buck. There's other guys around the parking lot and stuff, and other guys hunting the other side of this last night and this morning. So hopefully none of them bumped him and pushed him in a different direction. That would really stink because there's no blood. We ran out of blood. We found where he laid down yesterday and jumped him. There was a couple drops there, so he's not bleeding externally anymore. Pretty sure he's dead though, so we're gonna get it back in here. We last saw him, where I saw him go, and just start looking. So hopefully we can find him. Okay, so I'm at the spot where we jumped him the second time yesterday. As you can see, it's just super thick in here, so we lost blood and we were just trying to search for him, and you just can't see. I know what line he went to. He went right up through there, up toward those big trees there, kind of to the right maybe, right past this log. So I'm just gonna go up through there and I gotta start searching. So hopefully the next time I check in, I'll have found him. But it's gonna be tough, it's really thick in here. So I've been searching for the last hour through the thickest stuff I've ever been in. I mean, it is, you can barely get through it. Thorns, crap, nothing. Finally go off on this other trail and push further where it kind of hooked over, where he wasn't going a straight line maybe, and he hooked. I see something ahead, looks like a rock. Like, is that a rock? How's a rock out here? And no, it was him. So I finally found him. Man, that was quite an ordeal. He might be a little bloated. He's obviously full of blood. But this is a pretty good Michigan public land buck here. We got an 8. He's trying for 10. There, I think we'll have to call him an 8.2. He's all stiffened up pretty good. And as I thought the arrow did not come out this side. I shot him on the other side. There's a lot of blood right there, I can tell. So that arrow probably lodged somewhere in his shoulder, and he just pulled up, and that's why he wasn't showing blood. But I'm pretty happy with that. That's a pretty good Michigan public land buck, and a testament. I have to thank God for helping me find him, because that was just a grid search in the thickest junk I've ever seen. So praise God that we found him. I found him. My dad helped me. Thank him. Thank my dad too. And now I gotta figure out how to get him out of here the easiest way. But just thank God for it. But it's a testament to not giving up. I shot him yesterday, over 24 hours ago. So get him gutted. Hopefully, I know the meat has gone bad. It's been really cold, so that's good. And just thankful to have found him.